Next up, let's do a Covenant 25 run. Should have time for one run. Let's go. Yeah, it was indeed a strange daily. I agree. Very unusual. We are Hellhorned Umbra, Fledgling Imp in Flame from Hellhorned and Prismal Dust from Umbra. Seraph consumes our spells. So we also have to deal with Purifiers. Our win streak is currently at 1. By the end of today, I would like to see a 2 there. Consumed Crown versus Refined Void. Consumed Crown gives us extra scaling, while Refined Void helps us set up our units. I kind of like Refined Void more, because Hellhorned, the Hellhorned champion, Hornbreaker Prince, is just a naturally very well scaling card, so the Consumed Crown is less necessary with him as champion. And then again, it's not like he benefits a lot from lifesteal, unless we use this version of him, which I am more inclined to do, because we have the Refined Void now. Is it harder with the new champions? I only ever played one run, no, 2 runs I think. Yeah, in the private beta. Rossum here and I too, in theory. We are private beta testers, so we have access to that stuff. I'm not finding a lot of time and energy to play on the private beta branch at the moment. Yeah, I assume they are not meant to be more difficult, but is it more difficult with them right now? It sure sounds like it would be right now. I wanna keep the room for another morsel on the top floor. I mean for another imp, not another morsel. I don't think we can get the kill here, but kinda wanna get at least the 1-hit kill with the fire. Overtuned, okay. We can kill this Disciple Foot Soldier no matter what. But it's just 5 damage. Which brings us up to 8 damage taken this fight. Which is 7 damage actually. Which is acceptable. Oh, no space there. Well, we easily win this boss fight, at least. Fledgling Imp, Ritual of Battle, Hornbreak. I think I want a Ritual of Battle. I need the straight up damage boost. we can get from that. Space Prism. And Alloyed Construct? No. Shadow Eater maybe. Shadow Eater is pretty solid backline clear. I like it. Merchant of Steel Umbra banner. I'm honestly not too keen on picking up an Umbra unit right now. And we can definitely benefit from quite a few spell upgrades. Is Permafrost something we're interested in? A Permafrost, the Prismal Dust can make sure we kill bosses. I kind of like that. I also think I wanna upgrade the... Kinda wanna upgrade both the Ritual of Battle and the Enflame. But I think that limits my options too much if I spend that much gold here. Well, I can't even reroll and buy another small upgrade. I would have had to not buy the consume spikes. I think we are fine against spikes. Top floor is capacity reduced. But we have no morsels right now. That's fine, we don't need that capacity. We don't need all of that capacity at least. I should have played that on a different floor, but whatever. There we go, I'm happy I have that extra damage. And here we get to clean the backline units, which is very, very nice. Just a punching bag for the boss. Well, I'll help of Vent Molting Imp. A Welder Helper might be worth it, but I think we don't really need it. Pack Morsels versus Space Prism. I would like a Pack Morsels. Perils of Production is also a card we need to consider. Perils of Production might actually be the best card here. Pack Morsels is not ideal because it gives us all the morsels at the same time and only once, which is not what we want with Shadow Eater. Space Prism is obviously good, but I much prefer the Perils here. Yeah, the Welder Helper might have been the pick there, but I just don't feel like we need it. I think I want to go to the left here. Let's look at the upgrades. Double stack. Enflame or Ritual, or maybe even Prismal Dust, the one with holdover of with Permafrost, of course. I think I like the offensive approach of Ritual of Battle. That's just so much damage. I'm also gonna cost reduce the Flame now. Magic power on another torch couldn't... Yeah, could be good. Couldn't hurt. We want the Shade Splitters. We don't really want that many torches. Do we want the Train Steward still? They are actually pretty useless. Trap Shoot or Steel Pulley Claw? I kind of like the Trap Shoots in this deck. They seem pretty decent. Giving me a bit of extra time to set up. Maybe do some more AoE with the Shadow Eater. Something like that. Bomb top floor. Can't survive that. This sucks. But we can't use the top floor and we can't have this guy on the same guys on the same floor. It's gotta be a torch. And we have to play a morsel this turn. That just has to happen. We'll get a bunch of rage from these guys. I think I want to keep feeding the Shadow Eater. I want the extra rage. I want to kill the bomb. Yeah, I can take 2 damage. That's fine. Oh no. No morsel this turn. No torch either. That's very annoying. This is also pretty annoying. Could trap shoot it. But it will still go off on the bottom floor. I could also Prismal Dust it. I might not need that against the boss. Not happy about this. You can't believe me. At least this turn we have a morsel. No, the haste still works even if they're stunned. Another 3 damage. I guess that's fine. This is actually more damage than the rage on the Umbra morsel. Forever consumed Umbra. Oh. Umbra Stone with Slay is very juicy. Branded Warrior, Alpha Fiend, Rail Beater. I wouldn't mind a backliner for the Hornbreaker Prince. I'm just not sure if these are the backliners I want. Definitely not Railbeater. Branded Warrior, maybe. Yeah, actually, I actually like the Branded Warrior, but it does have a little bit of anti-synergy with Trample. But I think that's okay. We need more draw. I think I want to go to the left, even though unit upgrades would be nice. I don't think it's worth skipping removals and a Hearth's Sword. Muscle Maker can work pretty well behind the Shadow Eater. Check strips, improved firebox. Firebox on the first turn with the Prismal Dust can be fun. Check strips. Firebox also helps with setup. I think we have to take Firebox. This deck requires a lot of Ember on the first turn, I think. Do we want the Reaper now? I think with Trample we want the Reaper. That doesn't work. We can set up the Morsel Maker first and then the Shadow Eater. Unless we draw into... Well, unless we draw into either Torch or... Space Prism. I guess we do a slightly different setup then. Which might or might not work. I guess this works. No, Shadow Eater bottom is not that great for this fight. Oh, right. There was a thing called Heaven Seal. I forgot. We can send this guy down to the bottom again, but that's just bad. It might not be bad, because by that time we will have Trample, and we can rely on our champion to deal with most of the stuff. Do I want... Yeah, I think I want the second kill with my Hornbreaker. There we go. The trap shoot actually made the difference there. So much slaying going on. Yeah. Oh sure, I'll take that. Rage Serum, March of Shield, Battering Ram. I like a bit of extra burst damage early on to get us started. Relics? Yeah. Oh yes. Shade Lamp is pretty much what we want. Hehe. Fossilized Fang, Commemorative Spike. Fossilized Fang suddenly turns Shadow Eater into a killing machine with just Shadow Eater and Morsel Maker. He's dealing 40 damage a turn to everyone and healing by 40. You know, that's actually a pretty solid idea. And then we can use the Shade Lamp on our prince. Don't mind me, I'll take the 150 here. That would allow us to purge a card. Do we want to do that? No. We want the gold for the next ring. There's a Merchant of Steel I really want to visit. Mark of Invasion. I think we're okay with that. We're pretty okay with that. It's extra rage for our dear prince. Morsel Maker needs to stop being in the opening hand. And the top floor is capacity reduced too. This is a bit annoying. If we wanna be able to set up properly, we need to let this collector go. I don't want to let the collector go. The slaying begins. I think I no longer want the Shadow Eater to be eating shadows or similar things. So I will just ignore them. This is actually not enough, huh? Oops. I should have used the Shadow Eater last turn then. But now we're strong enough. Muscle Master did their job. Whew. This fight was rough. We need more front-loaded power. I'll take an important work. Excavation Eruption, that's front-loader power. Can we cost reduce it immediately? We can. And I also kind of want to go to the Merchant of Steel, Unstable Vortex. Can we cost reduce it later? Yeah, I think that's fine. We can carry it around for the fell fight. One moment. Okay. Yeah, we wanna head to the left. Pyre health is also nice. Multi-strike on the Branded Warrior. Maybe some extra starting stats. I don't think I want these other units anymore. At least not the Morsel Maker. He's actually kind of bad at the moment. Shadow Eater is still okay. It helps us get through the early game. Shade Splitters are pretty bad by now as well. Kinda wanna buy another removal. On a torch? Torches need to go as well. Yeah. Okay. I think we're setting up the top floor. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So we have maximum time to draw into trample. We'll get the kill with the Branded Warrior, which is alright. We'll heal back anyways. The lifesteal. Okay. Things are starting to look pretty nice now. Do I want an AoE here? I don't think so. think now we are just scaling our champ. We're not getting a kill with the champ here, but that's fine. We'll get rage instead. This time around we are getting a bunch of kills though, which is really nice. Wrathful Prince? Yeah, he's awesome. I think personally I like the... this guy has Sweeper. Nothing we can do about that. Well, that's not true. Didn't want to kill them, but weakening them is fine. Yeah, these morsels don't do anything. Explosive Sentient is also pretty nice. Oh, Dark Deal is really good. It also triggers the revenge on top of just being a huge damage boost. And we have lifesteal to gain back the health. Draw again? Draw again. We have our unit upgrades for the most part, although Endless on an imp wouldn't hurt. But I think spell upgrades are more important now. I want to cost reduce the excavation eruption so we can play it a bit more easily. I should probably not have spent as much, yeah. I just noticed that I might be a bit short on a valuable upgrade, and in this case we missed out on a double stack on a Dark Deal, which hurts. It hurts. Yep, that's okay. Time to remove Shade Splitters. Still not sure if I even want to keep the Shadow Eater in the deck. Probably better not to. We have enough front-loaded damage now. I think I want a more defensive upgrade now. We are scaling enough damage. We also need to scale more armor now. My favorite champ? Probably Reaper, Hornbreaker Prince. It's just so satisfying. Wanna snipe the double, the multi-strike guy. Our Gorge artifact. Yeah, I know. A lot of damage coming in here. If this multi-striker stays alive, that might actually be too much damage coming in. I probably should have torched them. I will most likely have another chance to torch them though. Sacrifice the smaller imp. This is enough damage to kill the frontliner. And this is enough damage to kill the backliner. I really don't want to deal with that much damage. You know what? I will even use these morsels to kill the Wildwings. That's just a scary wave. 31 damage. Maybe we can do something else with these morsels. Like kill another Wildwings. Okay, now we have Trample online. That makes things a little better. Still, this is super scary. We need to kill these Wildwings. Not super happy about how this is going. Might have to use my backliner here. Not much we can do with this morsel. I expect hitting this Gilded Wing a bit. I wanna get enough damage to kill both the Gilded Wing and the Light Wings with Prince. And then I'm just gonna play a big Prismal Dust. That should do the trick. I think this is what we needed to stabilize this fight. This multi-strike guy here in the back is actually dangerous. Well, we win next turn anyways. Doesn't matter if we have some morsels left in the deck. Impish Scholar, Pyre Jumper, Tiresome Climb. Tiresome Climb is amazing. I'm just considering how Impish Scholar or Pyre Jumper would work out. Yeah, it's gotta be Tiresome Climb. That card is absolutely insane. Engine Upgrade is also very good. I really wouldn't mind Endless on an imp, but I think the spell upgrades are better still. Even though there's dupe and removal on the other side. Winged Indulgence, Temperance. Ah, Guild Marker. Reduces cost by 25%, so we can afford 30% more purchases. 33%. A third more. So it's 230 more than a third of our gold. 3 times 230, 690. Yeah, this gives us barely any value, but it's still some. Winged Indulgence. I wouldn't mind that. That's actually a pretty big deal. Because of how we are scaling our defenses. Is holdover Perils of Production even useful to us anymore? I don't think so. Holdover Dark Deal is a bit scary with all the self-inflicted damage we're gonna be doing. Maybe we should go with the Enflame instead. Maybe even Tiresome Climb. Maybe Tiresome Climb was the real deal there. We still get to double stack the Dark Deal, which makes me very happy. Whew! Onwards to Seraph, the Spell Consumer. We have a bunch of useless Shade Splitters in the deck. But we have these annoying Purifiers, which we need to deal with. Let's just daze this one. I think we still wanna be on the top floor. And I think we wanna get an early slay. I mean, of course we want to. 110. Yeah, let's just use this guy for our first slay. This is engine upgrade. And excavation eruption to kill the purifier. Who is trying to unpurify our deck. Another purifier. This one can have a torch, I guess. I might want to consume the perils because I'm not gonna get much out of it. Yeah, I could have used a morsel on the top floor, I guess. This wave. I think torching the frontliner. 164, we're taking 3 hits, which is 9 range, so we will be dealing 138. 138 plus 7 is 145. 174. We'll take the damage to these light wings. That's okay. Consuming the important work might not be too bad, but maybe I only want to consume it after I use the second imp instead of right away. I think that makes sense. If I ordered them differently, I could have killed the wild wings. But it doesn't matter at this point, I think. It might matter. No, we're fine. We are totally fine. What do we consume? Shade Splitter? Shade Splitter. Enflame. Ductile goes on the back line actually. 210 damage. That's enough to kill everyone on this floor. With 14 damage left over, plus what we get from the rage, which is another 18, 32 damage left over. We can ascend another Gilded Wing, so we don't have to deal with 2 in the next wave. Which is pretty nice, to be honest. Not having to deal with a double Gilded Wing wave. I'm also gonna kill you. We want lifesteal on our prince because the lifesteal has run out. Not a ton of great options here. Just vengeful, vengeful. And keep enflaming. $334. It's not quite enough to kill both Gilded Wings. $342, 360 damage. That's almost enough to kill both Gilded Wings, but not quite. So the Branded Warrior actually has to finish the back 2 units, which means we don't want to Tiresome Climb this turn. Let's Tiresome Climb you so you don't poison our deck while calling it purifying. What do I play this turn? There's no real need to take any damage. Drop higher. So I don't really have to play much. Let's just play out these Vengeful Shards. I think we no longer need the Inflame. Yeah, I should have consumed the torch. For some reason, that didn't work out in my head. Because I planned on playing the Ritual of Battle instead of the Enflame. And we have the win. Let's make our champ a bit bigger. It's a bit small. Yeah. Didn't even reach 700 attack. Trample on Hornbreaker Prince is just such fun times. If you have either of the Slay varieties. Slay's triggered 146, previous best 89. And I had runs where I relied on almost only my Reaper Hornbreaker Prince for damage. Sometimes even with multi-strike. But we had Trample. Trample obviously enables Slay really, really well. And we also had a Branded Warrior in the back, so pretty much everything we killed was a Slay trigger. The morsel plan did fall off pretty quickly once we found the Umbra stone and had the Branded Warrior upgraded, but it was certainly helpful for the early fights. Yeah, nice, pretty nice run. Really like the trampling Hornbreaker. Oh yeah, probably does. It probably counts every kill the Hornbreaker Prince makes twice. So that makes sense with it being such a huge difference to my past record. Yeah, that was fun.